like, Meatloaf Bailey, what a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant and I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chelsea and I love Chelsea. And this is all on Siri Merchant McBarley. What a load of bollocks.
Well, first of all, I just want to address you people in front of me. The Dailies had some of these banned for a few weeks, and to be honest, I get fed up with it. Your job is to tell the truth, right? That's your job. You can quote me when I'm accurate about things that I've said. I'm not going to have you twisting everything I say, okay? So the next time it's finished, you don't ever get back in, okay? I make that clear to you. You don't get back in. Finished. I'm fed up having to read papers and talk things I say, and I know I've said, and you completely twist it around, lie. Your job is to tell the truth. That's your job as a journalist. And if you can't do that, you're in the wrong job. Okay? So make that clear.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Oh, are you fucking having me on? Are you joking me right now? That's how deep this is how far they reach. Let me smoke that for you, Siri Merchant, yeah? Let me smoke that for you, Ted Lasso-Bowley, yeah? You think you can fool us? You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's have it right. So we're right, up the Chelsea, up the MineralsFC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning in life as always. First and foremost, guys, I want you to smash to pieces that like button if you haven't smashed it already. I want you to subscribe to MineralsFC because we are very, very close and we're getting there to the 12K. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. Also, we got the notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right. Make sure you smash that so you know when we go live because we seem to have... let's have it right, obliterated the shadow ban. You know what I'm saying? We move, bruv. Also, we got the MineralsFC Ultras membership, which is pinned at the top live chat and down below in the description. And let's have it right. Salute to all the MineralsFC Ultras. Landing it as always. Get in the chat. Land your minerals and respect to every single one of you that support this platform. Because we land it, bruv, and we say it as it is. And yes, we will have this bad boy, yeah, this beast, bruv, all right? And we ain't no Enzo Maresca, who was the cigar holder for Pep Guardiola. No, we're Johnny Minerals on the MineralsFC. And until we win something, until we have actually won something, I will spark this thing up. I will light it, bruv. Because as always, I'm always smoking that Clown Leg pack, the Meatloaf Bailey pack, the Siri Merchant Birkin bag pack. I'm smoking the Carrington Winstanley pack, the Stuart Little pack. I'm smoking the Hunchback of Notre Dame Wise pack. I'm smoking the Chris Jurassic, who calls us customers pack. I'm smoking all the wrong ends, all the brown envelope packs, all the Fabrizio Romanos, the Pornstein dagger, the bomber. I'm smoking those packs. I'm smoking that. Hello. Yes, I'm going to jump on every playback and every YouTube channel. My name's Toothpick Jacobs. And funny enough, Chelsea have just signed Enzo Maresca. And, well, guys, I can quite tell you that I am going to PR to blow the motherfucking roof off, to pop off all the narratives for the Clown Legs. Absolutely right. And I'm going to bag all those brown envelopes because I did get blacklisted from the BBC. I'm going to smoke that pack. I'm going to smoke the Zarkin Cellar pack specifically tonight. Oh, that's going to be fucking great. The one that hides behind the laptop screen because he saw me and he recognised me at the game. Let's have it right. Who else am I going to smoke? Who else are we going to smoke? We're going to smoke every fucking copy and paste merchant. Yeah, let's have it right. We're going to smoke all those packs. In fact, you know what? We'll be lucky to avoid lung cancer at this rate. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid. But, you know, that's how much we're smoking all their packs, bruv. And we're smoking the Lego Head pack. We're smoking the Veneer Merchant pack. We're smoking every pack that you can imagine, bruv. But the sweetest tasting pack, always the Fabrizio Romano 20 hours a day pack. But obviously, the Clown Lake pack. that is the number one pack that we smoke, bruv. Yeah. And do you know who we smoke with? Do you know who we smoke with on the Minerals FC? Not only just the Minerals FC Ultras, we smoke with Don Roman, bruv. Because do you know what? Thank fuck we won it all under Don Roman. Thank fuck for that. I'll tell you that now, because I can't see nothing. I can't see no trophies. I don't see no Champions League. I don't see no eliteness, bruv, in anywhere, bruv, anywhere. It's like you're on the beach, bruv, yeah, and you're just looking, and it never ends, bruv. It's like the Clown Lake Nightmare just never ends, bruv. It's just continuous, mate. Yeah. So big up to everyone, bruv. Smash it. Smash that like button. Smash it. So, yeah, get used to this bad boy. He's going to be on. He's come from Florence, all right? And what should we call him? What should we call this bad boy? You let me know in the chat. What should we call this bad boy? Because it will be smoked, and I don't know when. Maybe in 8 years' time, we'll be smoking this. And imagine vintage minerals, yeah, that we will be smoking, bro. Oh, yeah, we smoked Tommy Boy. You know, Tommy Boy, you know, thinks he's got a Tommy gun with his keyboard merchantry. You know, he's big bollocks on the keyboard. But this guy goes, oh, look what he's done with this thumbnail, making the owners look like a clown from Alice in Wonderland. And, yeah, you're a DR merchant. You understand me? You're a Teletubby DR merchant, bruv. You know, you go on there for the pound note and go and waffle shit like you're a Chelsea supporter and you're the voice of the Chelsea supporters. Yeah, get in the bin. We'll smoke that pack as well, bruv. We'll smoke that pack. So, should we carry on? Should we land it, bruv? Should we expose it? Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall, bruv. We do what we want on here. We do whatever we want. There's no one to shut us up. There's no one to come in. There's no one to knock the door down. We're the only here's Johnny. Yeah, we take doors down, bruv. We take fucking doors down. Doesn't matter if they're bulletproof, made out of steel, titanium, whatever it is. We will find a way through, bruv. We always do, and we always will. So, Pablo Process Cuban. Come on, better. So let's see during the stream. We will call this bad boy something elite, bruv. So make sure you land it in the chat. So as we proceed, bruv, a great geezer I know. We had a lovely chat, a legend, in fact, when we were discussing about all the nonsense going on at Chelsea, because it is absolutely fucking bizarre. It's nonsense. It's suicide. This is competitive suicide at Chelsea. It's competitive suicide, right? On footballing terms. Financially, though, ain't no suicide financially. Financially, they're booming, bruv. Yeah? Financially, they are booming like Bloomberg and the stock market, all right? Because they are literally cleaning up at our football club, stripping us, gutting us out, stripping all our assets, and we know the drill. But they are winning financially. So that's why they continue with this nonsense. Now, let's continue. Let's land it for what it is. Because today, it is, let's have it right, it's a here we go, guys. Yeah, it's a here we go. Enzo Maresca, 5-year plus 1 deal, guys. Chelsea worked so hard. He's their guy. He was always their number one guy. Shut up.
I work 20 hours per fucking day, and I don't accept that someone goes on Twitter with no face, with no name, just joking with myself and saying this kind of shit.
Yeah, you talk shit, Fab, because let's have it right. Last night, and it's facts. Kieran fucking, I don't know what he looks like. He looks like the guy out of RoboCop. But Kieran RoboCop-esque McKenna, who, let's have it right, almost got past Leicester in the Championship. He rejected Chelsea. And that came out by Jacob Steinberg, who's really trying to get up the ladder, snakes and ladders. That one. Well, he came out and Fabrizio Romano wanted to squash that one, didn't he? Of course he does. He's the fucking mouthpiece for these clowns. He said that they called him up out of respect to say he wasn't successful. Catchphrase. Let's have it right. You're in the fucking mud. Yeah, you're in the mud, Fabrizio, because it's an outright lie. Yeah, because the herpes, the fraudulent Wolverine, he was the number one target with a mooring. And they couldn't get him. They couldn't get him. Why? Why? Do you know what? They couldn't iron out the details. They couldn't agree on certain things. I wonder what the certain things were. Oh, hey, the herpes, we want to walk in now the dressing room. We're going to send Kerry Winstanley and Stuart Little. It'll be a carbon training ground. And we're going to delegate. And it's on-field dictatorship at Chelsea now. And by the way, you don't have a say on any signings. The herpes went, well, I left Brighton. I left Brighton because I know, I said, Mudrik could win Ballon d'Or. No, Ballon d'Or, no. I'm Ballon d'Or manager, no. But I left Brighton because I wanted to make my own signings. Why the fuck would I come to you, you clowns? Let's have it right. He said, jog on. Now, I want people to remember, we were looking at Enrique Nagelsmann, who said the project's not built for football. It's a club in dark, deep waters, troubled waters. They weren't having it. The yes man tax weren't for him. So what happens? What happens to that? They said, see you later. Catch me if you can. They disappeared, bruv, off the face of the earth from Cobham, bruv. Yeah. Never come back, never will. Just like Tommy Tuchel, bruv. Yeah. So we had those gaffer choices to lead us to then Poch, Lightbulb Company, and Giroud. Woo! What a list. Blockbuster. Elite. Fucking not elite. No chance. Nowhere near elite. But we'll settle for Poch, ex-Spursy. Win-win situation, dividing the fan base, divide and conquer tactic. The ones that are Chelsea diehard will not like Pochettino because he's ex-Spursy, no matter what. And the ones that are all the Twitter virgins wanking a sock, FIFA merchants, they will prop him up until a certain point. And when the agenda feeds in, we can get rid of him. Well, the reason Poch walked is because he said, I've had enough. I don't want any more yes man. And funny enough, we saw patterns of play and wrongings in the game. Actually thought we turned the corner. We didn't turn the corner. It was a car crash, bruv. Alonso car crash, bruv. Understand me? Yeah. Marcus Alonso runs down the wing for me. Let's have it right. Didn't work out well. We lost him. He's gone. So we bring up all the gaffers that I've mentioned. They rejected these owners, these clowns that are going, if you noticed, they're going lower and lower and lower in quality, in eliteness, in experience, in fucking anything whatsoever, bruv. And now we've got here we go on a 5-year deal with Enzo Maresca, the Baldiola regen. The Baldiola regen. Now I want to enlighten this, right? Before we get started and land it and mud it and fucking land the minerals. Everyone has to understand. There's one thing about me, and I've never changed. I've always been this way. Whatever gaffer comes in charge at Chelsea, I will support them. I will support them. I didn't really hold that much of an agenda on Poch because I knew Poch wasn't the problem and he was set up for failure, which is exactly the same situation now with Enzo. I don't blame him for wanting this job. He's going to get a fucking great payout because it just got released by the kingpin Fabrizio Romano. He's on 4.2 million a year with some add-ons, and Chelsea are expected to pay 8 million to Leicester in compensation, with an option of a 6th year. That's very bold. It's very ballsy. It's very brave. It's very fucking typical Yank move. We're big bollocks and we want to do it. I want to do it my way. Yeah, fuck off. Jog on. Yeah. All right. You've been doing that ever since you walked through the door, and we are fucking absolute joke. It's a fucking shambles at Chelsea. But he's got my back in. He's got my back in. I support him. Let's go for the inverted, horizontal, verticals. Everyone's doing it in their mum's basement, cutting shapes, and we're going to be at the ground, and everyone's going to be doing this. I reckon everyone in the ground's going to be fucking dizzy as fuck or bored and sleeping with the amount of possession going nowhere. And you might get that reaction from the supporters with Sarri ball, except Sarri's got more experience to fall back on. He didn't come from Serie B and fail with Parma to get them promoted. Got sacked after, I think it was 14 games, something like that. I don't know how many games he had. He got sacked. And then moved on, got his job at Leicester. Went on a 17 or 18 point lead, almost bottled it in the dying last seconds, few games or whatever it was, or did it go to the last? I think it went to the last game of the season in the championship, and he lifts the championship trophy. And you got Melts propping, look, he's won a trophy. Yeah, what a fucking trophy, bro. All right. McKenna was that close to doing him. So let's have it right. McKenna's landed some minerals as well. Should we have gone and got him? Oh, I don't know. They're both mid for me. They're both fucking not worthy to be at Chelsea. None of these fucking gappers are worthy to be at Chelsea. So again, we're forced up on a silver platter, on the Clown Lake silver platter, where what they give you is fucking 2 years old McDonald's, all right? Because that's what we got, 2 years old of their Clown Lake antics. And we got no trophy, and it tastes like shit, and it's more likely going to be thrown in the bin, and we're served up to back another gaffer because you lot didn't want to protest. Is what it is, bruv. Like, no problem. We move. We go with it. Let's go with it. Let's ride. Let's fucking get on that surfboard, bruv. So we've gone for this gaffer, and I just want to land it a little bit, go a little bit more factual with this. We've gone on a 5-year deal for Enzo. We know he's an outright yes man. I don't want to hear any nonsense. People are tweeting out, oh, what signings do you think Maresca should make? He's not making these signings. It's well documented, and it's a known fact that I've known since these clowns walked through the door. Just in their first stint, I wasn't aware. Then I found out, all right, that they are a dictatorship and that they want control on all fucking levels. And Siri Merchant, Josie Feliciano, and Meatloaf Bowley are all in it together, three-ring circus. They are all in it calling decisions, and they're all absolute fucking wrong-uns. Yeah, clowns. All right. So we know that this guy is not making signings. So why are we tweeting what signings would you like? He's not getting backed, mate. He's going to get more kids. I want to land this one. It's a known fact. All right. This is factual what I'm saying now. Vincent Kompany, the light bulb head that he is, and how the fuck is he landing a buying job? That's beyond me. It's crazy. But it's a known fact. He had Burley steamrolling, landing damn minerals in the championship. Absolutely fucking blockbuster minerals, landed domination, possession-based football, horizontal verticals. It's pet regen ball, bro, in the championship with Burnley. Burnley came out, and what happened? They got fucking relegated. And let me remind you, our team at home, we bottled it with them 10 men down, and their gaffer sent off, and we still drew with them. They came back twice, just refreshing everyone's memory. You know, everyone's got short-term memory loss. But this guy went to the Premiership and got relegated. I'm fucking, bruv. Don't say cooking, bruv. I'm doing more than cooking, bruv. I'm barbecuing. I'm frying, bruv. I'm doing everything. In fact, I'm throwing you in the bonfire. It's Guy Fawkes night tonight. You're getting thrown in the fires, bruv. Everyone's getting fucking done out here. All right. But the reality is, this guy got relegated. So that just gives you one example. He might be a hipster. He might be a regen. Oh, he's come from Man City. It's like everyone wants this Pep Guardiola disciple. All right? Everyone wants this story. Then they're copying. They've worked with a genius. A genius doesn't tell you everything. You can't copy a genius. I've always told you this. You can be Picasso. You paint Picasso painting. No one can paint it like that. No one will ever be able to paint it like Picasso. But you'll take influence from it. Granted. Well, someone explain to me, you got Vincent Kompany from Championship, promoted to be relegated in one season. You got Enzo, who has not played any top flight leagues or football. He was in Serie B and he's in the Championship. and he's a coach at Man City for the academy. All right, a cigar holder. Yeah, let's have it right. Yeah, for Pep. Vincent Kompany played under Pep. So maybe he's had a little bit more, but he's a player, manager, becoming manager. All right. The reality is, you've got Lego Head, who is the number 2 to Pep in the first team. And this guy has bottled the league twice, back to back. He spent over 700 million. All right. And this guy's won the trophy, being the FA Cup that they robbed off us. That the fucking ref, was it Paul Taylor that robbed it off us, yeah? All right, and we got Pulisic injured that game under Superfan. We should have won that trophy, yeah? Let's have it right. He won 1 trophy in 18 attempts. 18 fucking attempts. And that's the number 2 to Pep Guardiola. We're getting the fucking, like, the equivalent of a tea lady, all right? That hasn't proved anything at any high level. Now, you're not just walking into a mid-table club here. We're being run like a mid-table club. Let's have it right by these fucking clowns and the mid-directors. But you're not walking into that. You're walking into an elite football club, the biggest club in London, where we see things they'll never see. Salute to Chelsea old boys. Let's have it right. Rest in peace. Wish he was here. But that's the reality. You're walking into Chelsea. We've had fucking Tuchel, mate. 13 months got us in 6 finals and won 3 of them. And one of them's the biggest trophy, the one that Arsenal ain't won, the one that no London clubs won. All right? They're the levels. I can go beyond that. We've had Jose Mourinho, Carlo Don Ancelotti, Antonio Conte, bruv. We've had Di Matteo, bruv, come in midway season and win the Champions League and an FA Cup. What are we fucking doing here, bruv? All right? And you're bringing us Enzo. This guy, I feel sorry for him, bruv. He's set up for failure, but he signed that deal knowing he's a fucking yes man, knowing he's got no influence on signings, knowing he's just going to be a coach, and knowing that they're going to walk in that dressing room and dictate. So what the fuck, how's he going to succeed? Poch couldn't succeed for 1 season, did it his way, got fucking chucked out, he walked, because they didn't like him talking against them. Tuchel didn't. Potter, again, has got more credentials. He failed, all right? Frank was just an interim. And then you got fucking Pochettino, who lasted 5 years under Levy at Spursy, and he couldn't last 1 year. What chance has this guy got, bruv? What chance has this geezer got? Let's be realistic here. So, he's not making any of those signings. He's not going to have any choice. I heard today, Waffle, he's an admirer of Conor Gallagher. The narrative will be, when they want to desperate to sell him, and when that time comes, is Enzo didn't see him fit in the system because he plays such fucking high possession-based prime Barcelona Xavi-Iniesta possession ball, you know. Pep Guardiola came from the B team in Barcelona, inherited one of the greatest ever fucking teams on the planet. And granted, he made changes. He got rid of it. Who did he get rid of? He got rid of a lot of players, big players. Ronaldinho was one of them, I think. All right. And they backed him. And he went on, the rest is history. You have to back gaffers. If they want players, if they want certain types of players and profile players, you have to back him. Like he wants an elite goalkeeper, because he inverts the goalkeeper to play in the back 4. We're going to have, like I said, inverted goalkeeper, inverted fullbacks. You're going to invert the number fucking 8. The DM's going to invert back to goalkeeper position. Striker invert. Mudrik's going to invert into DM. All sorts of shit's going to happen. Maybe Cole Palmer will fucking get in there left back. Who knows, bro? All right? But he needs a goalkeeper to play that. Great first touch. Comfortable on the ball. Like, you're going to buy me an Edison? You're going to go and buy me a fucking Allison? Oh, you fuck. You're going to go Serie B. You're probably going to go fucking Championship. You're going to look at Championship players. In fact, there is a Championship player they're looking at right now. What's his name? There's a Championship player they're looking at. And I lost my head. I lost my fucking head. That's it, Somerville from Leeds. And they didn't get promoted. Dirty Leeds. Good. Fuck you. You didn't get promoted. And they want to go to these players. Why? Cheap. Low wages. And Enzo knows all about them, bruv. You know, fuck me, man. What we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? We got the bibs, the ribs, the inverts, the field tilts. We got that all to come. We got all the Tactico merchants, the FIFA merchants. They're all wanking their mum's basement in a sock, all right? And they think they know it, all these wrong-uns, and they ain't got any idea about what's going on at Chelsea. They are so blind to what is happening at Chelsea. We have downgraded in every fucking aspect in our entire club, from top to bottom, whole structure, everything. The structure's not even aligned. That should be. It's a dictatorship. So how the fuck do you expect this gaffer to succeed? You need to back him. Now, we supporters will back him because we'll go to the games and we'll chant and we'll support, bruv. And we'll support the players. But fuck me, we've got no control, bruv. All right? We've got no control. Listen, these clowns are inverted, yeah? These fucking directors are inverted to what? The mid fucking what? Honestly, this is where we are at Chelsea, bruv. They're inverted Data FC, Epstein FC, Kindergarten FC, AI Scouting FC merchants, these clowns and these owners and directors, right? And they're mid as fuck. So here we are sitting here and I'm really excited. I haven't been so excited in my entire life, for this long time. We finally got a gaffer with tactical elegance and he's going to play prime pep ball and all this stuff. When I've just told you, not even fucking Lego can do it. Company done it in Championship, got relegated in the Premier League, bruv. Oh, but he's got better players. Has he? We drew with him. Yeah, we finished 6th, luckily. Do you know what these clowns came out and said? They said, we're banking now that when Pep leaves and Klopp leaves, Chelsea will take over. It's like, oh, Liverpool are not going to back Slot. No, they're not going to back him. They're just going to fucking give him what he's got, which is still a better team than Chelsea right now. So, it right, experience, all that. Man City are not going to go and get an elite gaffer, are they? And they're not going to go and buy fucking world-class players? No, of course not. They'll capitulate without Pep. And Lego Head, if he's still in there, he's got Agatha Varney. He's in his 5th phase. So let's see what he does. It doesn't work like that, you clowns. Football doesn't work like that. And you can't, because the data tells you, all right, well, I'm Johnny Minerals and I've got a computer in front of me. And to Clown Lake, the computer says no. Yeah, the computer says no, mate. Yeah. Outright fucking delusion, mate. These lot. Outright delusion, bro. Potter didn't realise how bad it would be. He came in and he said, I'm not the problem. He was done out here. He was given a 5-year contract, but you didn't back that process. You didn't stick it out. Why? Because we as supporters, and definitely on the MineralsFC, because we know how relentless we were, you're on one hair on a nutsack, and we cut that off with the scissors, bro. We didn't even shave it with a bic. That would be too kind, bro. We might end up slicing, and we might nick a bollock off. Do you know what I'm saying? But we just trimmed it off so you couldn't hang on no more, and you had to sack him. Then you went to Poch, disgustingly, yeah, and brought us ex-Spursy. And look, like I said, Poch out, Poch in doesn't make a fucking difference. But we always said, be careful what you wish for, because you're going to get downgrades from Poch. And exactly that's what we got. This guy, it will be an outright miracle, all right, if this guy's playing any possession-based football with this team, all right, and the signings that they're going to make with the amount of kids, all right, when this guy was at Parma and he was moaning that the board didn't allow him with signings, and he was saying that there was there was 12 or 11 too many young players, all right, went to Leicester, didn't say too much, did what he did, and he's coming to Chelsea knowing that's his track record of what he said. All we're doing is he's fucking mad. So he's come for the payout. 5-year contract +1. He's going to have NDA up to his eyeballs. If it goes tits up, he's getting sacked. He says on my CV, I've got the big job at Chelsea, and he'll go and land another job, bruv. End of. It's a stepping stone. And these clowns don't understand that because they got no competitiveness about them. They've got no ambition about them. They're doing fantastic financially. FFP's a smokescreen, and let's have it right. They're loophole merchants, and they stripped the whole club by telling you that and scaremongering. Let's have it right. So here we are. That's true what I said. It actually happened with Enzo. Yeah. The reason these clowns gave him a 5-year deal for initially a 2-year deal is because if they gave him the same deal as Pochettino, no one would believe this is the guy to back for years to come. So they had to sting their own pockets, which what is it? 8 million, did they say? What was it? 4.2 million a year. Well, that's better than 12 million a year they paid Potter for 5 years that they're still paying. Fucking idiots. All right. So 4.5 million that they're going to pay Enzo. Not too bad. Doesn't sting their pockets too much. FFP will be fine with that. Very light wedge, no problem. So let's have it right. This guy will get a payout. He's going to be watched like a fucking hawk by every Chelsea supporter. Yes, the Chelsea supporters, we are loyal and we will back him. But fuck me, man. When you got all this inverted shit going on and diagonals and half spaces, half turns and field tilts and inverted goalkeepers, bibs and ribs happening at Chelsea, these players might get fucking dizzy and the supporters get dizzy. And I don't know, they might lose the ball, possession, and Southampton might punish you. Leicester might punish you. By the way, Pochettino absolutely steamrolled Leicester City at our ground at Stamford Bridge 4-2 in the FA Cup. We had about 28 shots. I think Sterling missed sitters as well, bruv. So, yeah, if that's anything to go by, it's a big jump. But everyone is in Disneyland thinking, well, he's inherited a better squad. He's got quality players now. And apparently he's studied the Chelsea squad. It's like he's got an encyclopedia of everything to do with Chelsea and these players, all these young players. Obviously, Cole Palmer and Lavia, he knows very well when they were, 15, 14, 16, whatever age they are. Yeah, honestly, it's like the iPhone software upload of like version 2.061 or something. When we are currently in 2024 on version, almost 19.006755. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're way behind on it. But anyway, this guy will be looked at by the Chelsea supporters. I don't know how many games he's going to get, whether he's going to get 10 games, whether he's going to get 15 games. I think you'll know towards Christmas time whether this guy's got any fucking kind of minerals and whether he's been allowed to actually manage coach the team. Sorry, he's not a manager or a gaffer. Can't even call him my gaffer, bro, because he's not a gaffer. He's a coach. That's what they wanted. They wanted a coach, and they wanted a very top class academy coach, which is what we got. We got tons of them in Cobham, but you don't want to use them, obviously. But yeah, we've got a coach. Is he going to be able to do his job? Are the players going to buy into it? Are they going to buy into this process, mate? Yeah. Is Cole Palmer going to buy into it? He knows him in the academy, but fuck me, he's probably going, have you bagged this job? Apparently the PR, the Bangers and Mash PR and waffle is that all the players are really excited for Enzo. That's bullshit, all right? It's also bullshit that the players, all of them were falling out with Pochettino. There was some issues. Majority loved him, all right? But it doesn't matter if you love him. If the data doesn't love you, and Siri Merchant's data and his computer screen that he wanks over all day long in a sock, probably a Johnny, bruv. He probably wanks in a Johnny because, he's a billionaire. Doesn't do it in a sock. He's not 16 anymore or 14. But he sits in front of the screen like he's Batman, bruv, in the Dark Knight, and he's got all the he's Morgan Freeman, bruv. Yeah. And he's just looking at all the screens of all the data 24/7, bruv, working tirelessly because, I don't want to fly to LA just yet. We got to sign off our next coach, our next yes man. That's what they're doing, bruv. The data didn't tell that. Data said that, Poch has to go. No, Poch didn't want to be a yes man, told you fuck off. All right. And he wanted to walk out the circus, bruv. So, your brown envelopes that hand out and all your PR Happy Meals, they don't wash with me and I don't eat them. I don't digest them. We eat good. We smoke good. We fucking well drink good. So have it right up, Chelsea. Smash the like button. Smash the damn like button. Every single one of you. So, back in the day when we were Chelsea and pre-Roman, Players would sign for our football club. And when they come to our football club, you get some young players, granted. And do you know who their go-to players are? We had Dennis Wisey, bruv. You know, Dennis Wise. And Dennis Wise would be in there, and you'd have Desai come in, World Cup winner. Gianfranco Zola's played with Maradona, won the only league title with Napoli until their recent one, so won 2 with Maradona, bruv. Gianfranco Zola. Gianluca Vialli, Juventus GOAT, legend, bruv, in the game. And RIP to our Gianluca Vialli, absolute fucking legend, bruv. Right? What a gentleman, yeah? These players would come in the dressing room, as well as our John Terrys, our Super Franks, our Petr Cechs, Ashley Coles, and Didier, King, GOAT, Drogba's. And these players knew what fucking time it was when they walked in the dressing room. And then they'd have an elite gaffer come in. And the players of that ilk knew what time it was. And you had players like a Mason Mount, and we've got only a Reece James left, and a Connor that'll be shit. Ruud Gullit as well, let's have it right. They knew what it meant to play for Chelsea. They understood the standards, the levels, the DNA, the heritage, and the absolute expectation. All right. And these new players that came in, it was passed on to them. But I want to bring some insight. Certain players would look at their new gaffer and not be sure about the gaffer, not buy into that gaffer. But they would always go to the senior players, the ones that knew the club, the one that set the tone in the dressing room, and say, do you buy into this fella? Do you buy into it? And they'd turn around and go, I'm not really buying into it. Well, he's going to trust the one that's won trophies previously in the club, who's a leader in the dressing room and has got the experience. And then that's it, you're fucked. Now, what have we got? We got Enzo World Cup winner. We got Cole Palmer, is that a bit right? Who's come from City, so he knows the benchmark at City, and he's come to this, so he knows it's right down in the fucking gutter. You got Raheem Sterling, a veteran from Man City, winner. You got no Thiago Silva now. You're gonna have no Gallagher, no Trev Baresi, Chalobah, and you've only got Reece James and Chilwell, but more Reece James because he's cobbing through and through, and it's debatable how many games he plays. Are these players going to buy into this guy? Are the experienced players or the ones that know they're top dog going to buy into this gaffer? This is what worries me, because they've looked at the process, they've been pitched the process, they've been pitched the project, and the project ain't going to how it's been pitched. Fact, right? So now they're looking at taking a championship gaffer, and Cole Palmer and Sterling looking at him going, well, he was in our academy at City, and now he's the hot seat at Chelsea. It's a fucking disgrace, yeah, that these clowns have come in and not brought us no elite gaffer. You had the opportunity to put things right, right? You could have gone and got Thomas Tuchel back. You could have got Jose Mourinho wanted the fucking job, all right? And you didn't even give him that for him to go, yeah, fuck off, I ain't coming back, all right? Because he realised it weren't the same. Once you speak to them, you know these guys are not for football, bruv, all right? You could have got a more in, bruv. You could have gone lower and maybe get the herpes, bruv, you know? But these guys knew they weren't going to be backed. They knew that this project's clown lake, bruv. They knew that these directors are a joke and they're all based on data and AI. Jose Mourinho, the GOAT, he said, there's ones that watch football with their eyes, play football, coach football with their eyes. There's ones that look at data, stats and all that. They're the ones that don't know anything about football. All right? I look with this and I know with this. That's all you got to know, bruv. That is completely the opposite to what these lot are doing. Do you understand that this guy is not going to get any time? Like, I don't... Listen, The PR right now is this. Enzo Maresca has just had one full season as a head coach, but Chelsea believe he has the charisma and temperament to manage a club of its size. He's got no fucking credentials to manage an elite football club like Chelsea. What's this fucking bullshit? Nick what? Purell. Yeah? Nick Purell. He's got no credentials, nothing to suggest. This guy was like a C team backroom staff at Man City. Apparently he's a Pep disciple. He's bald and he's got a beard, bruv. Yeah? People say I look like him. People say I look like Pep Guardiola. No, I look like Johnny fucking Minerals, bruv. I'm myself, my own geezer. I don't need to look like no one, be like no one, bruv. I'm my own self. I'm my own fucking individual, bruv. Why does everyone got to be Pep? Why has everyone got to be Pep? Why does everyone want to cop Pep? Pep didn't go, oh, I've learned off Johan Cruyff. I'm going to be Johan Cruyff and play exactly like Johan Cruyff, because he won't be able to do it like Johan Cruyff. Because Johan Cruyff is a genius, bruv. It's the same thing here. The game's gone. It's fucking off its head. It's on meth 24/7. I don't know what's happening to the league, bruv. I honestly believe that our football club is being the club run as trial and error, bruv. It's an experiment on our football club. And these clubs are trying to revolutionise the game. And then they're trying to bring all their other yank tosspots over to buy clubs and buy stakes. And then everyone's going to have a piece of the pie in the Premier League. Because it's, as Siri Merchant said, yeah, it's about 100 years behind NFL and NBA. Shut up, bruv. Shut up. Different culture, different sport, all fucking together. And I'll tell you this now, football is the greatest sport on the planet. Nothing comes fucking close to football. Nothing, no sport. No one can bring me up, oh, snooker, cricket, tennis. Look, they're nice sports. I don't discredit them. You know, baseball, NBA, Super Bowl. Yeah. Super Bowl. I don't discredit it. But football's the best in the world, bruv. The greatest sport to ever be invented. A ball, bruv. 11v11. Yeah? Goal, nets, goals. Fantastic, bruv. They're trying to corrupt it with the VRs, the VARs, you know. So, where do you expect this guy to succeed? Not be able to make his own signings. Inheriting a bunch of kids again. He's going to get more kids, probably from Championship, not just lower level Premier League teams. I'm not buying into this Elise bullshit yet. Not buying into that. All right. Because I think once Manchester United get their gaffer, they've been on him like a shit on a blanket, and they will more likely pay more wages. So we'll get screwed there. Let's have it right. What else? He's got no experience to fall back on. The one thing our entire team doesn't have is enough experience to fall back on. And that's going to be a problem, bruv. That's going to be a problem. Because if you don't have that, where are you problem solving? I've listened to Leicester supporters, Leicester fans, some Leicester podcasts. They were absolutely mudding this guy when they were going through their slump for about a month. They were annoyed that he's so rigid, that he doesn't change his way of playing. He's outright come out and said, I've got it here. Where's the quote? There is only one common thing for us as a coaching staff and for players. This is trying to improve always. It doesn't matter if you're winning or you are losing. For sure, it's much better when you win games. But we just focus on the way we can improve the game. I mean, this is not mentality, bruv. People going, oh, great mentality. What? It doesn't matter if you win or lose. There's a fucking... Listen, at Real Madrid, it's an obligation to win the Champions League, the La Liga, their fucking domestic cups. It's an obligation. All right? With Roman Abramovich, it was an obligation to get Champions League, to win the Premier League, to win Champions League. And if you didn't, like Carlo Ancelotti found out, he didn't win the Champions League, he got fucking done, sacked. All right? Carlo Ancelotti, All right. It's an obligation at Bayern Munich. They expect to win the treble every season. If they don't, it's a failure. If they lose one of them, it's a failure. What's all this? It doesn't matter if you win or lose. That's Clown Lake mentality. He's their guy, man. He suits them, bruv. Listen, if you're going to be our coach, yeah, right? You need to act like a Chelsea coach, bruv. You need to act like a Chelsea coach, yeah? We've brought, like I always say, Meatloaf Bailey went to France in a Lamborghini. He came back in a Nissan Micra with Badashile. He's done the same thing, but he sent the Kerrigan Winstanley Stuart Little with Egg Barley in a fucking rollers. Went to Marbella, got stuck on those fish bowlers, and come back and brought him back, and he's their guy. I just don't get it. Honestly, inverted sporting directors, man. Fucking wrongers. So, it's come out. Sauces. It's all sauces. What are we doing? McDonald's ketchup, barbecue, curry sauce, sweet and sour. Are we going HP sauce? Or is that too elite? Are we going Heinz? What are we doing here, bruv? These lot with a Heinz bottle, these Clown Lakes, they'll be trying to use a spoon and a knife to get it out, bruv. Realising that they can't quite get it in, you know. But from what we're hearing, they want to qualify for the Champions League this season, next season, and they want us to go and win the Club World Cup. Who gives a shit about that? Let's be real. That's a money-making tournament that's going to happen in the summer, all right? Let's have it fucking right, yeah? I'll lay down the obligations and the terms and conditions, yeah, for Chelsea. I'll fucking lay them down. It's an outright damn minimum request, an obligation to get top four. And not only that, if these clowns don't forfeit us out of the Conference League, which might fucking happen, all right, because the monetary ain't right, the monetary content isn't worth our while for UFA to scrutinise us on FFP. But let's say we are in it. And by the way, this coach, has never managed a team in European football and domestic football and cup competitions all in one season at the top flight. And Conference League ain't even top flight. It's the bottom of the barrel of European. I don't even class it as a European tournament, bruv. Yeah? You're playing against part-time plumbers and electricians. What are we doing here, bruv? Yeah? It's fucking embarrassing. Oh, fucking thing's embarrassing. We're a laughing stock. I said we're always been a laughing stock. Now everyone's coming out saying, oh, we're a laughing stock. We are a fucking laughing stock. We've got rivals bantering us 24/7. Let's have it right. It's a damn right obligation. Top four, bare fucking minimum requirement. All right. The Conference League, bare minimum requirement to win the fucking thing. All right. And that ain't getting lit. This ain't getting lit for Conference League, bruv. What are we doing here? All right. Bare minimum requirement to see progression and an identity consistently, all right? And it's a bare minimum fucking requirement to try and win an FA Cup as well. Yeah? That'd be fucking nice because we should have won one this year and a Carabao Cup. But the kids just couldn't get over the line. They couldn't do it, bruv. You know? They were like the geezer, what's his name? McLovin, bruv, in the bed with that bird. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't last 2 seconds, mate. That's what they are. You know, this is a marathon in the league. It's not a sprint. And you're also going to be flying to all over the gaff, all over the European continent, bruv. All right. Which I'm sure Carrington Winstanley and Stuart Little are going to love, bruv, because they're used to it anyway. But they're going to be flying all over the gaff and coming back to play Premier League games. It's going to be relentless, bruv. Honestly, it's going to be relentless, mate. Yeah. So that's my bare minimum requirement. So we lay the terms: Champions League football, Conference League win, trophy, and an FA Cup. Right? That's not unreasonable. We spent $1 billion. We're in our 3rd year. The project's ticking along. They said to us, this is the last piece of the puzzle. So we've got our last piece of the jigsaw at Clown Lake. We should be steamrolling it, bruv. In fact, if we're that fucking good and you clowns believe we've got a 100-point team and we should be definitely in the top 4, we should be by those fucking data-driven analytics, we should be winning the Premier League next year. Right? Why not? We're in phase 3 of Clown Lake era. Yeah? If that doesn't happen and we don't meet Champions League football, win two trophies, the geezer has to be sacked, bruv. They've come out and said it. Do you know what these clowns will do? They'll go, we can see the progression, guys, and the data tells us we're very close, and we're getting closer, and 6th is okay, or 5th with your Europa League. It's adequate enough and acceptable, and we need to give him time because he's showing patterns of play, and we're playing some nice football. That's where I'm fucking done, right? Because that means they will stick with their yes guy for as long as they fucking well can, all right? They're like Chucky and the bride, bruv. Chucky won't let his bride go, bruv. Will not let her go. He won't let her go, bruv. He will die for her and kill for her, bruv. You understand me? All right. That's them with their Clown Lake model, their Epstein FC model, and their Yes Man model. So they're not going to let go of it. They're not going to change, and they're too far in the can to change it. Comprende? You get what I'm saying? So let's move. Big up to Adam Rated. My geezer's gifted 5 MineralsFC Ultra members, bruv. Respect to you, my geezer, man. Love. As always, we play and we salute Don Rowan. Big up to the Forest Stand. He says, Eddie Barzoon FC, Johnny. I have a feeling that they won't sack Mascara. If it goes bad, they'll back him till the end. Big up to everyone in the chat. And that's exactly my point, what I was saying, funny enough. But the thing is, I'm hearing supporters go, he needs time. We need patience. I've been fucking patient enough. All right? All the Chelsea have been patient enough. We're into our 5th fucking gaffer. We spent over $1 billion and we're going to spend more. All right, we've stripped out all eliteness, bruv. We're going through financial turmoil. These loophole merchants are fucking gutting us, right? Furthermore, we haven't upgraded. We'll keep downgrading. And I'm supposed to be patient, bruv. Patient fucking what? I ain't been patient, bruv. I've laid out my terms. If not, sacked. And then where are you going to go? These lot going to go Division 1, Division 2, bruv, for their next coach. Because no one in the game's going to go near it. Even Rio Ferdinand's going, these lot are clans, bruv. Like, I can understand certain managers and people doing well at other clubs, but this is Chelsea, goes. This is not Chelsea no more, mate. This is not Chelsea no more. Fucking not no more. And I warned you lot. I fucking told you lot. I said to you, man, what these lot are about. And you're still back here. You're still lapping it up. You don't understand. When will you wake up? When will you understand this is a dictatorship? Oh, but Roman did it, and Ancelotti doesn't ask for Endrick. You fucking idiots. All right? This guy's got elite world-class squad. He can bed that kid in over the next 2 years, bruv, and there's no problems there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You understand me? All right? Roman Abramovich didn't give him a bunch of kids, mate. So I don't want to hear that fucking narrative. I don't want to hear that bullshit excuse. Load of waffle. Oh, shout out to, can you believe old Pies and Mash? He was calling out the bullshit narrative that Chelsea did not have the herpes as their number one target. And he called them out. I respect that. But why aren't you doing it on all the other things? This is what I don't understand, bruv. They don't want to burn bridges, you know? They don't want to burn bridges. We burn them, we piss on them, piss on the ashes. We rebuild them as they should be, bruv. Properly, yeah? We build it like the Roman Empire. But at least he called it out on his main platform, you know? That's great. Well done, Maxi. Respect for that. Call him out. But yeah, it's true. The herpes was their number one guy. He rejected it. He didn't want to be part of it. And that's a fucking worry, mate. I mean, if that's not a red flag in itself, and McKenna turning it down, McKenna who's done fuck all right, and he's saying that, then they know they care more about the game, the beautiful game. They care more about their reputation and their career to sacrifice it and sell for the pound note to say, I've managed Chelsea, like a jellyfish Potter, like a jellyfish Poch, who then grew some bollocks. And now we've got a jellyfish Enzo Maresca. And I'm back. I've backed them all, mate. I've backed them all. It was only to a certain point I wanted Potter out because I knew what it was, and it was bigger than him anyway. But let's have it right. That's me. I can vouch for myself, and I'm real about it. But they're the facts, bruv. I'm not lying. I've got no reason to lie, bruv. Big up Brian's Ultra. He says, win Stanley and Stewart out. Listen, you can't get. They've had this is their third strike. Third strike. Now everyone goes, they didn't appoint Potter, but they were in line to go take control of the club as directors. They just couldn't get them out of their contracts at Brighton and Monaco. All right. And they got Christopher Vell as well, if you remember. And these clowns knew that they were more of yes men than Christopher Vell. So they made Christopher Vell take orders from the Carrot England Stanley Stuart Little when Christopher Vell's got more fucking elite experience. All right. Tells you everything you need to know. And he went on gardening leave and walked out. All right. These guys vouched for Potter. They got Potter in and they threw him under the bus. All right. And then they vouched for Poch and they got him out because he turned on all of them and said they questioned the project and everything, and rightly fucking so. And that's the only great thing that Poch has done, literally. And he's proved that if I do my job, if I'm allowed to do my job, with what I've got, which is not elite, it's not quality squad, it's not a Champions League winning squad, it's not a Premier League winning squad, it's nowhere near competing, it's not a competitive squad, he's too fucking young and there's no experience. But he even showed, if you let me do my job, I can show you patterns of play and I can grow and build to something. All right. Now they vouched for Enzo Maresca, they've got no other choice, all right, to be fucking binned if this goes tits up. And I'm talking tits up. Double D's, double E's, looking fucking prim and proper like you want to suck on them all day long, but the silicone pops. And let's have it right. You ain't coming to meet for the bill. No chance. Yeah, you can jog on. All right. And you ain't coming to Chelsea supports for the bill, increase our season tickets even furthermore and everything in the club, or buy out more assets. No, you can go to your own bank of fucking Cayman Islands and you can pay for those silicones to be re-put in, bro. Yeah, go and find your doctors from Remedy and get a better boob job done. All right, because I can only see this going tits up. Let's be real. Yeah. Big up Forrest Stan. He says, land the herpes green screen, my geezer. Oh, you want to see that one? Yeah, sure. We'll get that one up. All right. We'll do that one for you. We'll do that one for you. While I do that, I want you all to smash to pieces the like button, guys. Every single one of you smash the like button. Yeah? Every single one of you smash the like button. Make sure we get at least over 500 likes in here. Come on, what are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? Let's go.
What's he done? What's he done? Oh, the horizon home. The barricades, what we doing there in a club cutting shapes, bruv? Is that what we're doing? In your mother's basement, cutting shapes, twerking for the zippery. Yeah, it's fraudulent Wolverine. Is that what?
Well, let's have it right. Let's have it right. Everyone was twerking for this guy and you didn't get him. And now you're like, oh, he's better. I wanted him more than the herpes. It's mad, bruv. It's mad. I mean, the fan base is gone. The fan base is absolutely fucking gone. All right. Big up Adam Ray. He says 65 matches only. Enzo is not good enough for Chelsea. Yes, correct. He's only had 65 full matches as a coach. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? How long? Make your predictions how long you think he's got. Honestly, in all seriousness, bruv. How long do you think he's got? Brian says scapegoat FC. He will be a scapegoat. He will be a scapegoat. 100%. Oh, big up Bartik says, Johnny, it's me, Graham Potter. I'm stuck at Clown Lake Asylum. Please get me out. Grog. I've signed an NDA and then Barley shut the door up. Big up to you, my geezer. He's become a Minerals FC Ultra. Big up Bartik Minerals since day one, bruv. Since day one. Yeah? You get the Don Roman. Let's go.
Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich!
And he's got to get the Fabrizio one, because you know what I'm saying. He's got Matt Fraud Law there. Let's go. You know what I'm saying.
To get money from agents to publish information is not legal for a journalist. After 1 second, find one proof, and I will deactivate my account.
Fab, I think we're taking this a bit to heart. Honestly.
No, it's not too hard. It's too hard because you are on your fucking sofa just using my name and attacking me from your Twitter account with no face, no name, and nothing. Just joking on me.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for me because I'm working and I don't like to go on Twitter and see the shit you're putting.
Okay.
So it could be too hard for you, not for me. I'm working and I don't want someone else to come in and joke on my news. You can joke about it. It's fine. It's humor. It's okay. But joke, not say that I'm getting money. Because I'm not getting any fucking money from the agents of any player. So joke whatever you want, do humor on me, on my name, or whatever you want.
I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear.
Yeah, I'm sure he will make it clear. The fraud. Right. So even Rio, I'll bring back to Rio Fernie, says this is a circus act. Well, we call it a circus. It's called the Clown Lake Free Ring Circus, mate. Where do they go? I'm seeing a lot of the names. Honus. Michelle, McKenna, Maresca. Yes, they're all good names, and they're doing bits at their clubs. But this is Chelsea, man. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Chelsea have dramatically reduced Broha's asking price from the 50 million they demanded in January to 30 million. Oh, so they're cutting prices like the supporters are cutting shapes for the inverted goalkeepers and all that. Right, so Jacobs Ben, the toothpick Jacobs, as I said, he's going to PR this shit to the high heavens, bruv. All right, till the cows come home, if there are any cows coming home. I don't know if they like beef or not or whatever, but I do. As you've all seen previously on the Minerals FC, we get the rib beef. You know what I'm saying, on the bone. We love that. He likes pressing. He likes deep build up, building patiently, inverting his fullbacks. They don't mention inverting goalkeepers because he actually, I've got a clip of him saying that he inverts fullback. He inverts the goalkeeper, sorry. A Chelsea side under him would likely line up in a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1, or we're going to go, are we not going with the 4-4-3? Are we not going with the 4-4-3? Man, Milo Bolic and Siri Merchant must be going, why is he not playing the 4-4-3? Oh. Well, the data tells us we can play 4-4-3. Oh, apparently we can't. Let's just clip this. Let's clip this for him. Let's clip it. The pies and mash.
This is to make you believe that we were never interested in De Zerbi. Don't believe it. This is PR spin. And if Chelsea and De Zerbi could find a middle ground on transfers, I'd imagine, De Zerbi would be here. Guaranteed. But because they couldn't find an agreement with De Zerbi, it's now, Chelsea we weren't interested in De Zerbi anyway. I don't know where all that came from, you know. PR spin.
Well, we know where it came from. It comes from all the fucking kingpin Romanos that you lot worship, the Pornstein daggers, the toothpick Jacobs that you have on your platform. It comes from them lot. That's where it comes from. Yeah? Narrative setters, bruv. Yeah? But because he wanted the herpes, he thought, I'm going to add my 10 pence, have a little bitch fit, and say it as it is. Well, you need to do it more, my geezer. Yeah, you need to do it more. In fact, all the platforms need to land it, bruv. Nizar Kinsella. Now, this is where we get juicy, because I want to mud this wrong. But anyway, Nizar Kinsella told BBC Radio Live. The guy goes on live radio, bruv, national radio, bruv. Yeah. Does everyone remember when we went on the Minerals FC went on Talk Sport, guys? Does everyone remember that? Epic, bruv. No one talked like that. No one spoke like that in Land of Minerals. He says they've always said they want to give people time, and then they never do. There is that intention to be patient with him and give him, this is Enzo Maresca, a chance to bed in. But he'll have to get on with everyone and not rock the... What does he say? Not rock the boat. Pochettino was maybe rocking the boat a little bit too much. We talked about the relationship with the owners and the structure. Sporting directors Paul Winstanley and Stuart Little wanted to retain control. You fucking toothpicks. Yeah? spawns, man. These are the problems at Chelsea. It's these lot. They don't know fuck all at any elite level, and they're going to dictate this guy, what chance this guy got. What do these? Listen, why didn't you recruit Kerry Winstanley and Stuart Little, fucking Tweedledee Tweedledum, man, to sit in a dugout and manage the team? Because they're basically in the dressing room, eyes and ears and mouthpiece for these clowns. They're going to allow these guys. This guy's done, man. This guy's done out here, bruv. He ain't going to do his job, man. And I'm sure if he was allowed to do his job, we might actually see something good, you know? But these lot want a dictatorship. This is what they want. This is criminal, bruv. Chelsea feel they have got an incredible manager. The ownership have always looked to the early days of Mikel Arteta and the patience shown to him, and even and have even watched Amazon's All or Nothing documentary. I've seen this PR fucking spin ever since they PR'd this Trust the Process project. Have you not noticed that? It's probably like the fourth time that they put this. In fact, maybe 5 times with every fucking gaffer they've done it. All right. But I'll re-explain it again. Lego Head was the number 2 to Pep Guardiola. Everyone's trying to plagiarise and copy him. He's number 2 and he still can't win fuck all. All right. And he spent 700 million. All right. Oh, but he showed progression after what? He's going to 5 years. Mate, you think Cole Palmer's and Nkunku's, all these generational players that you thought you bought are all going to hang around for another 4 years to try and win a Premier League? Because let's have it right, the American mentality, the Meatloaf Bowley and the Dodgers mentality, their success is deemed as one series that they won title in 10 years. And they haven't won anything since, from what I've heard. Yeah? That's not good enough. That's a failure with the amount of money you spent, because the project's not about winning trophies. It's about winning financially. And it's what people don't understand. They don't get it. All right. Part of Todd Bowley's Clear Lake rebuild strategy has been to assemble a young, talented Chelsea squad capable of growing into serious contenders, just as Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola leave the Premier League. Last, Liam Tierney, The Athletic. It's delusion. Outright fucking delusion. Because Liverpool have got a slot. We don't know what to expect with him. I don't know what he's capable of, but I sure damn well fucking will know that their owners ain't going to go in there dressing room and have their directors delegating them, all right? And they will listen to him to a certain extent. I want to give you a prime example, known from someone inside Manchester United, all right? A good mate of mine, yeah? The Glazers stay well out of any involvement in the football. Where Manchester United went wrong is they hired that Woodward, yeah? And that Woodward was hired specifically for commercial reasons. So what they did was they brought him in to help them get more pound notes, but he was in charge of making signings. What they were doing was they were making signings on players that would build a value to the club or get endorsements and sponsorships. And Pogba, Ibrahimovic, players like this were key examples, all right? And they weren't building with the gaffer. They were just buying for their money-making schemes and that model. Their new ownership, or 16-70% ownership, will eventually take over, Ineos and Ratcliffe and all the consortium, have already brought in 4 directors, all at clubs that bring something to the table of whether it's top elite level or some sort of a professional level of experience, right? And they are going to align and build an environment and a structure, and they want to choose their gaffer who they want to build a style of play with and work with the fucking gaffer and collaborate as you should, and they will be successful. That's what Manchester City do, because Pep Guardiola has publicly spoken it in a presser and said the reason we're so successful is that we have the director, I work with the director works with the owners, it's all aligned, we have a relationship, that's why we're successful. Lego is doing that at Arsenal. You cannot compare us that you're inspired by Arsenal and Lego Head, even though Lego is a downgrade from Pep Guardiola, is that they're not buying an under 25 model. None of them are. None of these clubs in the Premier League are doing an under 25 model, except the Seagull Merchants, all right, or clubs that don't have financial backing. And they're not just going on 150 grand wage cap. So you're never going to emulate that. It's outright lying. It's a mockery to all the supporters out there that are buying into that. And the fact that you're comparing us to Arsenal is a fucking insult because we're the biggest club in London, the most elite club in London, and we banter Arsenal for the trust the process. You're trying to feed the trust the process and patience to us. We don't have it, bro. I'm not having it. Fuck off. I don't back that shit. Sorry. That's not for me, mate. I've got standards, all right? And you think winning a Conference League and getting top four is standard of Chelsea. It's fucking, it's embarrassing, yeah? This Arkinsella says intention is to be patient with Enzo Maresca at Chelsea, hence the minimum 5-year deal. So if he doesn't get top four and you're asking for patience, you got no fucking standards and you want this guy in the dugout for as long as possible because he's a yes man. So have it right. Facts. Absolute facts. Big up to Brian. He says, criminal if we enter Conference League and not win. Yeah, it is. It's unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable. Yeah, we can't be having that. Big up to F1 fan. He says, Carrington wins Stanley Stuart Little, the biggest yes man ever. Not even good, even to be at championship clubs. Absolute jokers, not a clue. They are. They're not worthy to be a championship club. I mean, Carrington Stanley came from Derby as an analytical merchant, yeah, data analyst, which is why Siri Merchant loves him, obviously. But also he went to Seagull Merchants, got his big job, and Stuart Little come from Monaco, who they were almost getting relegated, and we signed their 2 centre backs. Can you imagine Enzo, our coach, yeah, asking Disasi and Badashile to play with inverted goalkeeper and fucking in the back? What are we doing here? It's Fluffy Tiger says Recon Tuchel is United bound, makes me sick for fuck's. Yeah, he will be. He'll be going Man United, mate. He'll be going United. And make sure everyone tunes into my channel when that happens, because I'm gonna fucking go. I'm gonna land it, bruv. Oh yeah. Jason Kundi is absolutely knows what is happening. You heard him on when I called in Talk Sport, and he said nothing. He said made a joke because he knew everything I said was spot on. Andy Jacobs, though, he muds these clowns, relentless, and salute to Andy Jacobs, man. He says it how it is. So I'd rather listen to Andy Jacobs at this moment in time. But Cundy says I don't agree with it. I don't agree with Pochettino. I don't think we looked like we were going somewhere, and there was momentum, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Now there's nothing. There's no momentum. The momentum's been cut off. You know, it's like these clowns. Yeah, we've started building some juices, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We're a bit of leakage, bruv. You know, we're thinking like we're warming up here. We didn't need no blue pill or nothing, right? And these clowns are coming and just giving us a vasectomy, bruv. Right? That's what's happened. It's like, yeah, we're not going to allow you to breed success. Yeah? We're going to cut that fucking supply off right now. But we're going to use that dick to rifle up everyone, all right, and make that money for us. That's exactly what they're going to do. Can you undo a vasectomy? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is Egg Barley. I know that. I know it's Egg Barley, bro. Yeah. Clarkson, proper Chelsea. Yeah. Big up, Stevie G. Honestly, I believe these lot are behind the scenes. They're either Spurs supporters or fucking Arsenal supporters. They're coming here and absolutely destroyed us, bro. You know. Forget Joe 90. He's the biggest wrong'un in the game. You know. He's become the worst brown envelope ever. The worst brown envelope ever. All right. And he speaks so much. Apparently Fabrizio Romano, who lies about De Zerbi not being on the top of the list, or, you know, not the right guy, bullshitter. Bangers and Mash Waffle says, Enzo is a very big fan of Conor Gallagher. He has him in his plans. All right, let's see. Let's wait and see then, shall we? We'll keep that tweet. But listen, on all seriousness, yeah, everyone wants to have this pep and this young manager, and everyone goes, all the elite gaffers are dead in the game. That's a load of bollocks, right? But all these players, right, the players make the systems. The gaffers that control and play the certain systems need the players. They go hand in hand. The backroom team, the medical team, the directors supplying the food chain for these gaffers, yeah? But you can only implement them if you've got quality. And I'm talking, you can't just have under 25-year-olds. Where's Simon Phillips? I'm waiting for our over 25s players to sign. We haven't signed them yet. You give us all this prop. Where is it? Dangerous game you play. You need to have experience in the team. And ultimately, if they're not good enough, then these systems won't work. Our balance is the most fragile I've ever seen us, bruv. I haven't seen us this fragile as a club. The mentality's gone, DNA, experience, eliteness, all professionalism. It's all PR, happy meals, PR driven, false narratives, manipulating the supporters, the masses. And it's like no one's fighting against it enough. There's not enough of us fighting against it. But listen, we do back him and we hope he does well because we want Chelsea to do well. That's the ultimate game, bruv. I mean, we all want Chelsea to succeed. And if he does, fantastic. If he's allowed to do his job, if he can do his job, then we've got a chance, guys. We've got a chance. I want to highlight Gillian Balagay, who's put a lot of fucking PR in here. He basically says, Enzo requires empathy, understanding, and human relationships. When you get an offer from a European winning side to actually, you've to think, what is my profile right now in the eyes of the industry? Right. So he's basically highlighting that he's not recognised right now. He's a championship manager, come from just Manchester City's background staff. And now he's come to Chelsea's in the hot seat in the media limelight. And the media they're going to go fucking relentless on him. But also, don't worry, you got Meatloaf Bowling, Siri Merchant with their PR Happy Meals and brown envelopes to protect him at all costs. We know that. But there will be media outlets that will not protect him. And they will fucking land it if it doesn't go right or it's looking like a ship's fucking about to sink. The main reason why Pochettino left is difference with the owners sometimes works against the coaches. Well, that's why he left, because he didn't agree with the structure and he knew they weren't listening to him on signing. So what chance has Enzo got? And you're trying to build a brand of football. Enzo is the kind of guy that is going to convince people to play in a way that is not far from the way Pochettino played, high tempo, pressure high. I thought we're playing like Pep Guardiola. Now you're bringing up Pochettino. And I don't even rate Pochettino ball that highly. I don't find it that attractive. So, that don't sound too good. He will be pleased that there is a hierarchy, there is a role for the head coach, and that he is happy with the role as long as there are people around him with quality, elite people that want the same thing as him. There is nothing elite around him. This is mad. There's nothing elite around him. It's all PR. Enzo doesn't want a club that wins absolutely everything, but wants one with stability and puts to practice his ideas. There's no stability in this club. There's not any stability. You've got a consortium with absolute divide, apart from the three-ring circus who dictate, all right? Whereas other people who are trying to do the job, or they're given job roles, they're dictated anyway. These don't dictate the directors, and they dictate everything on field. Why? Because these clowns want to say, we did it. Like when Meatloaf Bowley sat in front of everyone and he goes, in 2.5 games, it's exactly how we drew it up, it's exactly as we planned it, because he wants to say it's all because of them, all right? They want to be the guys that everyone praises, not the gaffer, not the players, just them, the ownership, right? That's what they want. That's what they crave. And any opportunity, they will do that, all right? Like they had all the content set up for Carabao Cup if we won. They had fucking endless amounts of PR and content to promote that. Look at us. They'll probably do a parade for the Carabao Cup at Stamford Bridge. That's how embarrassing they are, because they haven't got a clue the context and the value of that cup, which is bottom of the barrel of trophies, bro. All right. But stability, this Enzo was at Parma saying to them they gave him too many young players, and he wanted some experience and wanted some sound signing. So this goes against everything that he actually fucking believes that he wants. Exciting times for Chelsea. He says, you will fall in love with Enzo. You will find an interesting guy with depth, somebody who is reserved in the beginning, but you will want to be part of his journey. Everyone around him will have a lot of quality, physical side of things, goalkeeper. Well, everyone loved Pochettino apparently, but that doesn't fucking matter because the data matters. So it doesn't matter if he's a likable character or not. It's irrelevant. It's about the game. It's about winning. That's all it matters. That's all that matters. He's winning, mate. Yeah. Everyone around him will have a lot of quality, physical side of things. Goalkeeping, Willie Caballero. We had him. Big up to Cab. Is his assistant. The analysts are full of energy and raring to go. Why are they full of energy, the analysts? What do you mean they're full of energy? They're sitting on a computer screen. What are they doing? Teletubbying around the fucking screen? Are they doing what Siri Merchant does in like Morgan Freeman in Batman? What are we doing here? Full of energy? What, they're having Red Bulls 24/7? They want wings to fucking fly out of Cobham? What are we doing? And roaring to go. Oh, they're roaring like lions to go, apparently. They're roaring like lions. His family will be happy to stay in England. Oh, great. Why would they not? He's getting fucking 4.5 million a year. He's getting 4.5 million a year. But here's what it is, guys. 26% win rate. 26% win rate. Yeah. Fantastic. Here's what it is. So here we go. We've had Tuchel, Potter, Bruno Mars, Pochettino, Maresca. Yeah, it's 5. And we will be going on to the 6th, no doubt. So it's 67% win rate at Leicester. That's capped, to be fair. Yeah, it probably is. Probably bullshit. Probably lower than that. All right, so it is what it is. But guys, I think we've exposed enough right now. Well, what can be exposed. I always say the proof's in the pudding. The proof is always in the pudding, guys. Yeah. And right now, their pudding is crumbled, bruv. And there's no apple in the crumble. It's just crumble. These lot of budget Roman. They thought they'd make an apple crumble, and they just got digestive biscuits and just done that. And tried to put some custard with it to make you think it's apple crumble. They try and deceive everyone, But as far as I'm concerned, this is a dark time at Chelsea. I don't see us winning fuck all. I don't see us competing for anything. And if he does get us top 4, respect. You got to listen. He's got to earn his stripes. He's proved nothing. He's proved absolutely nothing at top flight and at an elite club. So there's a difference when you bring a young manager like a Jose Mourinho. He won the treble with Porto. Yeah. He won back-to-back titles with Porto. Yeah. Let's have it right. Credentials, winner. He's not a winner. Nor's Lego head. Nor's light bulb head company, yet they get spoken about so much. Nor's De Zerbi, the herpes. This is where the problem lies. If you bring a winner into the squad, the players are in awe of that winner, that elite gaffer. They go, oh, I'll do anything. I'll run through brick walls for you. Their game elevates and he drives mentality. What's this guy going to do? Maybe he does bring mentality. Who knows? I don't know enough about him. And that's the problem. None of us know anything about this guy enough. You're only getting what you are now. No one sat there the whole season watching fucking Leicester City all season. You know? Yeah, big up, Steve. They need to get Lee Gunner's spoon, bruv, because they're cooking nothing at the minute. Absolutely nothing. They're burning. They're burning everything that's in the kitchen. Joe Shields is just he's just a scout. He's a scout. Director's a different level, bruv. Petr Cech was a director at our club, you know. So was Marina. You know, you've got to be negotiators. You know, it's not these guys, like I said, Carrington, Stanley, Stuart Little, are just there. They're the faces of the role. But the actual ones that play the role is Siri Merchant and Meatloaf Bowley and Joseph Feliciano. They're the ones negotiating. They're the ones flying out, doing the deals. Yeah. They're the ones that sign it off. So anyone that's saying, oh, Carrington, Stanley, and Stuart Little should get sacked straight away, they should have been sacked anyway now. But let's go on to our phase 3 of under Clown Lake and our 5th gaffer. If he fails, they're going to blame it on the directors. No, you signed it off, Siri Merchant and Meatloaf Bowley. You signed it off, so therefore you get the fucking blame. All right. Don't believe the PR that they trust in these guys, because it's not them that they trust in. They trust in their investors and their model. That's what they trust in, and in their financials. And these guys are just the puppets for that. Just like we got the president as a puppet or the prime minister as a puppet of what's really going on in the underworld and who's dictating that. Do you understand me? Where are people's heads gone in society? They're fried, bro. They're fried. But it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. People don't get it. And sadly, they will understand, because the football and the way we play and the players we're buying and the structure we got doesn't lie. And if they do not buy experience, it tells you they are not prepared to learn from their mistakes. They don't believe they made any mistakes. Therefore, they are adamant to stick what they're doing. And the supporters have allowed them to do it. And that's what makes me angry, and that's what's upsetting, is that the fan base is gone. It's jellyfished, jellified, yeah? Wibble wobble, wibble wobble, wibble wobble, yeah? It's fucked. It's Egg Barley. The most power at the club is Egg Barley and Jose Feliciano, because they're the majority stakeholders with Clear Lake, right? And then above them, you've got, well, I say above them, amongst them, behind the scenes, the suits and boots are the big investors, because they couldn't buy the club on their own. Also, you've got Meatloaf Bowley and Mark Waters, who are under the same consortium, all right, under their company, which is under the Blue Co consortium, all right. He owns a hockey league in America and some American teams or whatever. And Meatloaf Bowley's part of the Dodgers, LA Lakers, and all that, right? As well as Golden Globes. They're the PR, Hollywood style, American way. Siri Merchant's data freak. He's like iRobot. You know what I'm saying? What's that? The hacker program, the one with the geezer that looks like weirdo, like a jaw like that, and just eyes open like he's on fucking snow all day long. And then you've got Wise, Hunchback of Notre Dame, who is a 5% merchant, who's actually richer than every single one of them. He's from Swiss banking. I'll tell you something as well. He signed off his 5% share, because he's about 90 odd years old, to his 2 grandchildren, and said, I've given you the 5% share of Chelsea. All right. And they thought Chelsea was a person in America. They didn't know it was a football club in England. That's what we got running our football club. People like that. Mr. Robot, that's it. Siri Merchant's like Mr. Robot, bruv. Mr. Robot. You see, just from my description, you knew it was Mr. Robot. Elite, bruv. Salute to the MineralsFC Ultras, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It's a toy, yeah, it's a toy. BRL Rises, I will watch some Napoli games next season because of Conte, our last Prem champion manager. Who is for you Who is for you the best manager if they can do what they want? Poch, Salter, Potter, Maresca, Lampard. Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. You had 1 billion to spend. You got more than that to spend. You could have had Thomas Tuchel. You could have gone and got any elite gaffer you wanted and said, we're Chelsea. We could do what we want. But they're not here for that. They're here for that. And that's why we are in a state. And it's a shambles at Chelsea, bro. Guys, smash the likes. I hope everyone's smashing the likes. And hit the subscribe button, guys. Who knows what else is going to break out our football club, but our elite, beautiful football club is getting mocked as far as I'm concerned. But look, we don't know. Something might happen. Something might happen. So Jason Steinberg landed it. The here we go will happen. It's happened, bruv. Here we go. We've got him. It's mad. It's mad, bruv. I'll know. I'd say this. I will know after about 3 or 4, 5 games what the deal is. I'll know straight away. Just like I did with Jellyfish Potter and Pochettino, I knew. I'll know if they're dictated. Put it that way. I'll know if he's going to have to play Enzo. He's going to have to play Casado. He's going to be on their terms. And he's not going to be able to sign any of his own players. No, I don't know. He's number 2. I don't know. Is it Willie Caballero? He's number 2. I don't even know. Jellyfish Potter back to Seagulls. What happens if Jellyfish Potter goes back to Seagull Merchants and finishes above us next season? What are we going to say? Mad. Big up to Hayes. She says, how is the plan to get Clown Lake out? Not having it for 8 more years. How do we make sure the next owners are like Roman, not like the clowns? Elite. It's all about who's got the money to buy the club. My only hope is that Donald Trump comes in power, because it's political with Roman. If that Donald Trump comes in power, and then we get Roman unsanctioned, he'll get Roman unsanctioned. He'll sort everything out with Putin and all that politics. And if it doesn't go too far ahead, because Biden is a hothead, let's have it right. He's an old head, but he's hot. That's our only hope of getting maybe a Roman son to buy it, or Roman buys it back, and he'll pay whatever. He'll pay whatever because he loves Chelsea. That would be the best ever. But ideally, I'd like some sort of Saudi owner who isn't money driven, and this is something that they want to get a kick out of. A lot of these billionaires, right? They want a kick out of winning. They want a kick out of taking something and making it the best. And that's something very successful to them. They need that extra kick because they've been successful in everything they do, making their money, whatever they do. And that's what Roman was. Roman was about making us the best and the biggest. And he did that. That's what I want. That's what elite mentality is. And unfortunately, you're only going to get with like a billionaire, trillionaire type owner of a one man, not a consortium. But any American ownership is a consortium or a family. I want people to understand, not even the Glazers have done what these lot have done. That's how bad that these clowns are at our football club. They're not stupid to do that. Because they've been there for almost 20 years now, guys, the Glazers. These guys are only here for a quick flip of the buck for 10 years. And that's why they're fast-tracking everything. So what is the plan? It will only go one way, and that's a protest. And I mean proper protest, like where everyone's on board and everyone's had enough. I think this could be the turning point. It will be a build-up of everything. It'll be a build-up of what comes in the transfer window now, because we've already got this guy. It could be a case of selling Trev and Connor, which the Chelsea supporters that go to games will not like that, and I won't like that. Let's have it right. We're looking at a Fulham defender when we got Trev Chalobah. Like, really? Trev's like clear of Colwell as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? He's clear of Badashile, he's clear of Disasi. And he's learnt off Thiago Silva. Right? We've got no Thiago Silva, by the way, who calmed everything in our squad. And that's why I say our balance is even more fragile now. He's even more younger at the back now. And that's going to be worrying, bruv. You know, if you take away James and Chilwell, who are injury prone, I don't know what to expect. But protests will come when those two probably get sold. When the results go shit here, if they do, which is, I don't think it's an if, I think it's a when, to be honest. Because I don't think I know what the model is. It's not going to work with a club like Chelsea Elite. It just won't. It will be a freak miracle if it does work over this season, because it has to happen quickly. The Chelsea supporters are not going to be patient. But as long as there's a divide in the fan base, it will prolong the process, which is where they got to now, 3 years, and implemented this process. It's killed us, right? It's killed us, buried us, really. Let's be real. And I think the results, this gaffer, and the fact that they brought us here and we've gone through 5 gaffers, that's it. The supporters will turn. They'll realise they've been conned. They won't accept it anymore, and they'll fucking riot, and it'll be toxic as hell. And that's when it will be proper protests. And that could come this season, or it could come the season after that, but it will come. It will come. These lot are a dictatorship, and it's not for footballing benefit. It's for financial benefit. So as long as they're making money, which they are, they're successful financially right now. Yeah, absolutely. But it's on a competitive and footballing term, it's suicidal, bruv. Let's have it right. That's the only thing we can do and unite as a fan base. We're basically fucked. Basically, in a nutshell. So, big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And I want you to put all your comments, respect and appreciation everyone on the channel. Respect to Adam, he's donating memberships, MineralsFC Ultra members. Fantastic stuff. Welcome aboard, guys, all the members. And do you know what I have to do? I will put out, I'm gonna put out some member content. So some special content for just members, you know, something that I can give you guys back for becoming a member or something. Let me know what you think. Put that in the comments. And respect to everyone in here. We will move. We'll be back again tomorrow, I am sure. There'll be some more transfer news, and it's all going to build up, bruv. If we win the FA Cup and get top 4, will you get off the owners' back? I will give them a bit more time. But to be honest with you, that's not my standard at Chelsea. I'm always going to be Clown Lake out, to be honest. Right now, the way it stands, I'm always Clown Lake out. I'm backing the gaffer, though, the coach. I'm backing him. But listen, big up to everyone. Yeah, well, no chance, Nick, bro. No chance, Nick. I need to give you a buzz as well, Nick. Big up to you, my geezer. But listen, guys, respect to everyone. Like, subscribe, put your comments down below. And I appreciate every single one of you supporting the channel. And Bri Guy, my geezer, bruv. Ultra Minerals landing this geezer, bruv. Every fucking comment this guy puts down is just to the finest detail, mate. Like, elite, bruv. Respect you. Keep them coming. Keep landing it in the chats. People will read that. But let's have it right. Yeah, brother elite. We'll go from Eva to Astrid Sloshpot Wet as the club physio because we need extra motivation in the dressing room. Yeah, extra motivation, bruv. Yeah. Like I say, we'll fist it in the woods with bin bags over it to bring our Roman back. That's what we would do. And as always, guys, you know the deal. As always, we see things they'll never see. Salute and respect and love to our Chelsea old boys and to everyone supporting the Minerals FC. Respect to everyone. Smash the like button. All that. Comments. And we leave you with Don Roman. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Let's go.
Roman Abramovich.